We can't even see our feet, but
That's a good thing.
hey guys!
Woo! Traitors finale! Woo!
Well, I think I'm so excited to be here today. I think this is gonna be really good.
I agree. I'm always excited to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good place to be. We have our little stuffies today and our glasses of red, as God intended. We have our
We're channeling Lisa
So,
fucking
Renna.
Renna with the Sunnies because the Traitors finale happened.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I love the Traitors. She told me about the Traitors this season, and I'm so grateful for it.
Also, craziest part is she just finished watching the entirety of Vanderpump Rules, and you would have loved the Traitors last season as well. I know you say you don't want to watch Tom Sandoval, but you would have, it's just so a part of the lore, I feel like. Like, it's so funny. Like,
can we take a quick detour? I need to talk a little bit
that
about
was also on my
VPR.
list. I feel like you need to talk about VPR.
Yeah.
Sexy urban, what is it? Sexy unique restaurant.
Yeah, sir.
The dumbest restaurant names I've ever heard in my entire life. Amazing entertainment. I don't watch the show. I've watched a few episodes.
I will never speak ill on Lisa Vanderpump, so you will never hear those words coming out of my mouth, and I will not agree with you.
Of the restaurants are like sandwich, restaurant here.
No, they're called Sir, Pump, and Villa Rosa. Oh no, that's her house.
What about Sammy's? What's that?
No, it's something about her is the girls' sandwich shop. Something about her is the girls' sandwich shop. And then there's Tom Tom.
I was conflating that, and also I thought there was one about Sandy Sandy sandwiches. I combined all three.
Wait, I'm so sorry. That's hilarious because they hated the name. Everyone hated the name except for Sandoval because it sounded like a sandwich shop. But it's Schwartz and Sandy's, and it's a bar.
These are terrible names. I know they're wildly successful. Well, not all of them.
They are not. Schwartz and Sandy's is closed Boots. She closed Pump.
What was Pump? Like, why is it not a gym?
Pump is like it's like
or
Lisa
a gay club,
Vanderpump.
maybe.
Yes, like
these all being eateries is just throwing me off.
Well, she has like a whole thing about them. She's like, one is where you bring your wife, the other is where you bring your mistress, and this is where you bring your gay.
Is that Pump?
Yeah, I think it's Pump.
Oh, okay. I literally just said I kind of knew it. Who do you bring to Sir? Your date?
I can't remember. I think Sir is your mistress.
Jeez.
And then Pump is your gay something, and then what is it? It's like Villa. Fuck, it's gonna bother me that I don't know this. But anyways, it's like Villa something or something Villa, but it's like confusing because her house is called Villa Rosa.
So you see
her home is a villa.
For this from the outside.
No, I don't because I love that woman.
And all I see is clips of the Scandival reunion. I see her defending Tom.
I know, she's wrong.
She seems very lovely though.
She's
seems
wrong
very
about
cute.
that, but she's right about everything else.
She seems very successful and cute. But like just the clips I've seen, we also saw a few. I watched an episode or two where she was. Wow, I was getting too excited. Where she just seemed like she was just doing too much for the men, treating them like little boys. So that's just like the vibe I got from the two tiny parts I got, which just is off-putting. She is too forgiving of the men in the show. I agree with that, but I love the way she is with the woman in the show as well. Mentors to them as well.
Okay, so yeah, she's a mentor for all of them. She literally raised they were literally like lost teenagers when they came to her door, but they were just hot, lost teenagers that wanted to be actresses, actors, singers, models, magicians. And they were like trying to get into like the LA scene, so they just like had to get restaurant jobs, and then they were like, this is a hot restaurant, and she hired them, and then
that's perfect.
It's perfect. Okay, so let's get to the point of why I want to talk about VPR. I started this show because I did not know about Scandival. Like, I knew about it. I knew that Ariana was wronged. I knew that Sandoval cheated on her. I knew that, but I didn't know the ins and outs of it, and I just never knew about it. And I love reality TV so much, so I knew I was going to love this show from beginning to end. So this year, I moved into my new apartment by myself, and every time I had a spare moment, VPR was on the television. I was literally going to understand Scandival from the inside out. I was going to become Vanderpump Rules.
With no even outside
no
purveyors before. It's so hard to avoid spoiling of things these days. Like, literally, we didn't watch the Traitors finale for 2 weeks. I saw so much.
I know.
You still don't see it fully unfold, but it's so special. You got to see it all just unfold before your eyes.
Exactly. So then that is what happened, and I just made it to the episode in the season where it all goes down. So when she talks about how I would enjoy watching the season of The Traitors where Tom Sandoval is on it, I will have to disagree because he deserves to die. A lot of people that go on The Traitors deserve to die.
Death penalty.
Yeah. And that is where we're going to now.
And then, but you also get the best people in the world, like Candace and like Gabby Windy, like
and Lisa Rinna.
Yeah, but the other season, I guess I won't get into it, but and just like you had people putting everyone in their place. It was very good.
And you're right as well, because the Traitors kind of give everyone like this like
revenge arc, redemption arc,
potential. Exactly. Like I believe, like, for example, like we've said our piece about Michael Rappaport. We won't go back there, but like I don't stand for what he stands for, but I do love him.
It's so funny to have all those people in one place playing a game.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
The Traitors. So the Traitors finale. Where should we begin?
Well, wait, first of all, do you have anything else to say about Scandival, about any of that? Like, is there anything that you just need to get off of your chest after watching?
If I were Ariana, everyone would be dead.
Yeah.
If I were Ariana, everyone would die.
Again, I only watched
There would be no survivors. I would die. Tom Sandoval would die. Raquel would die. Lisa Vanderpump would die. Ken would die. Puffy the dog would die. Everyone would be dead. There would be no more Pump. There'd be no Sandwich Shop. There's no be Sandy's. There'd be no Schwartz. No one would. Everyone would be dead.
Fuck you and your mom and your sister and your job. Everyone, even your dog, they can all fuck off. That was actually by her, actually.
By who?
I was just making up that she wrote the song. And about I just watched all of the clips of the reunion because I had seen, and I also my favorite clip that came from all of like the Scandival situation. I love Ariana, is that her name?
Yeah.
Telling everyone off. It's so funny and good, and she's so like eloquent in her anger.
Yeah, she's sick.
But and also like Tom is just like such an idiot. But I love this clip that's from the show where I don't know who it is. You can maybe tell me. They're like in a bed. It's like a few girls. And they're talking to Raquel. And they are like,
I already know what you're saying.
Like,
I wouldn't trust you with my man.
Well, good thing you don't have a man. Yeah, like I've always seen that. So I always knew she was the home worker.
But the
crazy one.
Watching that unfold in the moment, maybe I just like wasn't like locked in like I should have been, or like I just wanted to believe Raquel was Raquel was the least like expecting individual in all of this. I hope that
least
eventually it became obvious, but at that point she was newly single, like newly off her like broken off engagement, but like up until like her singleness, like she was engaged to and dating James Kennedy, like the DJ in the show. So like, and she was like,
wait, James Kennedy is in the show?
Yes, the DJ.
Yes. I just know of his name for being a DJ.
Yes.
It's like Pauly D.
He became famous from Vanderpump Rules because Lisa Vanderpump did it.
Just like them. I had no idea.
Yes, it's all because of Lisa Vanderpump. We have her to thank for these individuals.
Okay, I get confused about the Raquel not being the obvious one, though, because in the part of the show we were watching at the wedding, she was literally kissing that guy who just got divorced.
So that's where it went downhill.
Okay,
for her.
but anyways,
but like leading up to that, the point is she was just like kind of this meek girl who was like new to the show, younger than everyone else, in love with this guy that like whatever, and like she just like got into very little conflicts, and like she only got into conflicts with like literally Lala, because Lala would just like literally eat her up and spit her back out again, and she was like, Lala, everyone knows like you're a fucking Rottweiler, and she's like, I'm a pit bull, bitch. I'm a fighting dog. That's a quote.
That reminds me of Anna. She's a pit bull.
Yeah, I'm a Rottweiler. Not really.
You love Rottweilers,
I love
though.
Rottweilers.
You're not, because your head is small. And Rottweilers' heads are big. But that's why
That's
you'd
why I
be
love
good best friends. Because you would be an unlikely duo.
Oh, I know, but I feel like our dark features would match. I want a Rottweiler and a black cat. Working on one of those two.
Halfway there.
Submitted my application later this evening. I will.
We visited cats tonight.
We have streets of the plan.
Sorry.
If we start talking about my cat, it's gonna be.
Well, we should talk about your cat at some point. We'll talk about the traders.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's all I have to say about VPR.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
that
the traders.
fresh hot tea for you. Glad we got the recap. I just knew you wanted to talk about it. Okay.
Oh my god, I love that show. If you guys like that show, please sound off in the comments, please. Okay. I love Stassi. I'm so sad that Stassi and Belle aren't together, and that's all I'll say. And I'm done. The traders. Where should we begin?
I think mostly we should just stick to the situations that were unfolding in the finale. And I think the most profound thought that I had watching that finale unfold, I kind of knew it was going to go down because it was kind of spoiled to me via clips, was that Moira was going to get manipulated as shit to death. And I said this show needs to be played for young school children where they will learn what it is like to have a man manipulate you by touching your face and telling you lies,
picking you up.
It is like so
promises.
Traumatizing to watch.
Yeah.
Like if you are a woman who dates men, like it's just like it's a tale as old as time, timeless.
And I want to
sociopathic men.
I want to maybe give Maura some grace in this moment and say, and they said this on the reunion, and I agree. Everyone was manipulated by Rob, except for Lisa Rinna, because she has a hot husband, so she's used to being around hot, attractive people.
What's she?
I don't know.
Harry Hamlin. Harry Hamlin.
So, except for Lisa fucking Rinna, because she's married to Harry Hamlin, and Candace, because thank God for Candace. I don't know what to say about Candace. I don't know. The reason that Candace isn't manipulated by Rob is because she's such a smart, intelligent woman who is strong, and I love her. And if we didn't have her, we would have nothing. If we didn't have her, okay. Sorry, I need to bring it together, but I
also wanted to point out that not a single faithful voted for Rob the entire season. So it's just a sham. Not a single faithful. It was only Lisa.
Yeah.
Or Candace, sorry, not even Lisa. It was Lisa. It was Lisa and Candace.
Yeah, the two of them.
I love Tara and Johnny so much. They're literally like
us.
I love
like literally
them.
They're sitting in the back of the car and they're like talking. They're like, so like, who do you think it is?
Like right after the breakfast ends, they literally grab me and like, okay, like what are we gonna do? And they're like, well, we're gonna vote this way. What if we both do this and we need the other two? And then poor Eric Nam at the end, where it was Maura and Rob buddy, Tara, I think Tara and Johnny being buddy. Then you have poor little Eric Nam magic ears by himself. Yeah, so everyone was manipulated by Rob. It wasn't just Maura, and it was just really hard to watch it at the end though, because like there were so many chances for it to work out in her favor, and there was no chance. There was no way. And there's no hope.
What we were screaming at our television is like, so obviously like everyone on the show was easily manipulated by Rob. We're assuming because he's conventionally attractive. What we were screaming at on the television was the only person that you know for sure you cannot trust in a room is the conventionally attractive male
Yeah, that's like
that is it.
end of the sentence.
End of sentence. That is it.
That's literally the person you trust the least. Like, oh my gosh.
It's like, and
I can cite so many situations in which I was in a room
yes.
and I'm like, like, actually, no, I need to be away. And as Johnny Weir said, like, he's so hot I can't even look at him. But that's actually a fighting and or fighting. That is an animalistic instinct to actually stay away. Yes. He knew. He knew.
Like, it's so, and Johnny was the first to figure it out.
Gosh.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Like, when even Kristen, like, is manipulated by
Rob.
When
like, the lesbian woman, masked lesbian woman. Well, I don't actually know.
I was just about to say, I'm not sure. We'll check it here and we'll fact check it, but
we don't have to. I mean, we can just say what we think. The mask presenting woman, is that legal tender?
Yes.
Okay. Is manipulated by Rob's good looks. We have nothing left.
Like, he got Mark Bylass even, like,
of course he did. Mark Bylass is a homosexual.
I also need to point out that I say Mark Bylass's name incorrectly. Like, I say a bunch of names incorrectly with intention.
Like, deeply saddened about Maura, but we did see this TikTok that really... Can we speak on that? The TikTok calling her stupid.
Yeah.
It was just like this TikTok that was just like, everyone saying, like, Maura isn't dumb. Maura, you're not dumb. You're not dumb. You're not dumb. And then he was like, but she is.
Just a little bit, yeah.
And...
that's how I feel. And that's how I felt watching it 100%.
Yeah.
I will also, as you just defended Maura, I will defend her a little bit again because it's like I would like to think that I wouldn't fall for that, but also like
you would not.
He would just like target, like he just targeted like
her. Yeah, he targeted her specifically.
But and also
I would fall for it.
And also,
you don't think I would?
I mean, like, I'm saying I don't even know if I would, but the point is, like, as a viewer, obviously it's obvious to us.
Yeah, true.
But, like, for her in the game, like, it's so confused. Like, I would not be able to play the Traitors at all. Like, that is my biggest nightmare show to be on.
Me neither.
What show would you want to be on the most? Reality show.
We just talked about this.
Well, I was giving you an opportunity to say it.
Probably Survivor. Well, and the only reason that has come into play is because she once said that I would be good at Survivor, and now that's like really boosted my confidence and made me feel really good about myself. But I feel like I would love it. I'd be good at it.
I would be bad at it. Oh, there's gotta be something I'd be good at. I'd be good at this show is so fucking irrelevant, but I remember my sister once told me I would be good at The Circle. Did you ever watch that show? It was like during quarantine on Netflix.
Is that where they're like talking to the TV?
Yes. It's like social. It's like you like text people all day long.
You would be so good.
It's literally only via text.
The only reason I know about it is because I think I watched like Trixie and Katya react to it. But like the parts that I remember like about like you have to like either like impersonate someone or be yourself. But like you would be so good at either of those.
Yeah.
Like she is so good at being online.
Yeah.
You would kill.
I'm really good at texting people, I think.
So good.
Like, and it's literally, you just have to be the most likable texter. Like,
and like
I'd be so
the
good at
emoji
that.
game,
yeah.
you would literally be able to speak exclusively in hieroglyphics and like
yes!
kill all of them.
Yes, so that's mine.
That's such a good one.
The one where you sit in your Airbnb and text and use emojis. That's really where I shine. Whereas you have the survivalist instinct, probably the hardest maybe thing to do. Yeah, I would be really good at a texting show. So I would. And I'm gonna give that to myself.
I thought you were about to say Beast Games, so
fuck no, Beast Games is impossible. Literally, I'm even watching it with Kyle, and I'm like, all right, like I'm picking blue on this one. Blue. I literally would lose instantly, especially this last season. It was strong versus smart people.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, no. Like sometimes they'll present an option. They're like, would you rather do a balancing challenge, a strength challenge, or like a puzzle or bluff? And like before we even see the challenges, I just like guess. I was like, oh, maybe I literally one time was balance. Like, I would do sometimes balance, sometimes strength, but then I look at the balance one and it's like there's no fucking way. Like it's the hardest one by all. Like I'm just I would lose Beast Games instantaneously.
But the good news is, like, you have to think about it, like even regardless of how hard the game is, you are competing against people who are also people. So like if it's really hard, you just have to beat out everyone else that's there. So like you are really good at balancing. You know what I mean?
But on the Beast Games, every challenge, it's like there's so many ways to be eliminated. Every challenge is like just it's a mess.
I do feel like that on Survivor too. Like I feel like I wouldn't be good at the challenges. Like that's where I feel like I'd be like I'd probably just be like middle of the pack, which is like gets you nowhere. You know, you have to be the best of the best.
You don't have to be the best at the challenges. It's everything in Survivor.
I know it's everything, but like I'm just thinking about
fine
like
at the challenges.
yeah, I know.
You wouldn't ruin the challenge.
I wouldn't ruin the challenge, but I wouldn't get like immunity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about towards the end.
Sometimes they do a lot of swimming challenges. People don't know how to swim
God,
at all.
I know. If I had like a swimming season, like y'all would be fucked.
That's what I'm saying. And you're like, I'm not gonna be good. You literally swim circles around the sharks, like. So.
Well, I say that, but
yeah. So I'd be really good at. I'm really good at emojis.
She is. It's an art. I tell her that all the time. Like, if you're texting me, odds are you're not. You're texting her. Like, you already played the circle.
I know, I already played the circle. I put myself in the shoes of. I have many hats. I put some people often come to me for help with the texting variety. So yes.
I literally am like, it's not even like texting. Like, I'm literally like on a dating app. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not even texting. Oh God.
Yeah, really good texting. Okay, anything else about the traders?
One more thing. If I were any woman on that show, I would have Maura brought her micro bangs, Candace brought her perky boobs, Lisa Rinna brought her sunglasses. I would have brought a gun and I would have killed Rob on the spot. The way he was speaking to Candace
At the reunion.
I would have literally, like, if I were Candace, I would have been like, actually, 1 second. Dead. I would have killed it on live television. Andy Cohen would have been scared. It doesn't matter. I do not care.
His smirk.
He needs to
be punched.
I probably can't say that, but I really hate men who do things like that.
So bad.
And
I saw somewhere his girlfriend is like 20 or 21. I don't know if that's true. He's 27.
No. Like, no. And that poor girl, like, and it's like, you just watched this man dog a woman the entire season of a television show. You're like, yes, like that's my man.
The ending wasn't even like satisfying. Like, it was like literally sad. Like, I want to put like horror movie music over it. Like, he was just staying there by himself. Like, you put
people like put like sad music over it, and like the clips where like she realizes
Traitor
that, like,
by Olivia Rodrigo. It's a perfect song.
Yeah, that
for
was a
any
perfect
edit
song.
of the Traitors. I feel like they must do that every year.
And letting a man like that win at a show like this, it only hurts us. It only hurts us. He only gets stronger. His ego only gets bigger. Everything gets worse now because he won.
When like Candace and Lisa left, like I was just honestly so halfway done with the show because it's not satisfying. And it's like those seasons of reality TV that go down in infamy. It's like literally where evil is defeated, and evil was not defeated on the finale of The Traitors, unfortunately. Yeah. Evil prevailed.
The guy that called Maura dumb, he said like, how amazing would it have been if Tara and Johnny had made this work. Like they made it to the end with Maura, and and Maura voted with him. That would have been monumental. Like, Rob would have made it all the way to the end. At the final moment, like, good would have prevailed.
Yeah, didn't though.
But instead, manipulation and I can't talk about it. I don't want to say anything mean about Maura. I feel bad for her. I just can't. Okay, I'm done with that. Hate Rob. Maura, get help.
I remember what I was gonna say. The most profound, the best part of the reunion was when Candace said, "Let this be a lesson in discernment." That's where we'll leave it there. Let it be.
Candace,
it be, please.
If you're watching this, I love you.
We need to watch her season. Not her show, Potomac.
Yeah, it's over for y'all.
We tried watching Housewives Salt Lake City. Everyone says it's the best show ever. We were like so confused.
Like we're watching the Clown Festival.
It literally felt like Clown World. Like I couldn't look at the screen. It was like I felt like I was tripping. I was not, obviously. I was genuinely trying to watch. I felt disassociative. Like, I don't think that was my new meds. Like, I think it was the show. It felt just so discombobulated.
Everyone, if you haven't seen this show, but you've seen the trailers, everyone has Lisa Rinna's face.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the show has
Mhm.
Lisa Rinna's face, except for this beautiful woman that looks and sounds like Lana Del Rey.
I mean, she's fillered down as well, but she's
Which
so
is beautiful.
She reminds me so much of Lana Del Rey. And you know what? I have something to say about Lana Del Rey. Should I talk about Lana Del Rey right now, or do you want to talk about Big Dub?
Let's talk about Lana Del Rey now.
Okay. Perfect timing. Lana Del Rey.
This is the part of the episode where I sit back and I learn.
This is the part of the episode where I open my notes.
It's, like I said, this is my lecture.
So I have if I was on TikTok right now, I would call this a theory. It's not a theory. It's just kind of something that I have a comparison that I have created. But everything on TikTok is a theory. Like, if I see another inanimate object, blank word, insert word, adjective here, theory, like, that's not what a theory is. Whatever.
Can you give an example?
They say, like, bean soup theory. You'll go to a thing, it's all the captions, all the comments are bean soup theory. Do you know what that is?
No.
There was
Wait, this is real?
Yes, on TikTok everywhere. There's all these things where they're just about random shit. Like, there's so many random things where they're just like people will say, like, the taxi cab theory, the theory that they speak of it on, like, Sex in the City, where a man isn't really going to marry the love of his life. He's going to marry the person that he meets first when he's ready to get married. Like, he could meet the love of his life when he's younger and he's not ready.
I've heard that.
But they're like taxi cab theory. That one's kind of more so a theory.
Yeah.
The bean soup theory is like, there's a TikTok where someone is showing a recipe for how to make bean soup, and then someone comments, "What if I don't eat beans?" And it's just, everyone's like, if you don't eat beans, you don't make the bean soup.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of the way that everyone
thinks everything's about them.
Yes, like, they think that this random video is about them, and they also feel like they need to comment on it for whatever reason.
Well,
And
we resonate with that.
What?
We posted a TikTok on our podcasting account about Level Up being the hardest DJ, and everyone feels the need to comment.
We're addressing the hate.
Should we? I
don't know. I guess we can.
Well, we did something. We posted a TikTok saying that Level Up was the hardest DJ, and we actually said that on this podcast, and then we posted a clip of it on our socials, thinking it would blow up, and it started discourse.
Yes.
And I would say that it reached the wrong side of TikTok, but I fear it actually reached the right side.
It actually went sent to everyone that would give a fuck or shit about it. Like, anyone that would give a fuck or shit about Dubstep saw the video.
There's 200 likes and there's 100 comments.
Yeah.
There's so, like, there are.
We weren't quite ratioed, I will say. Like, we do have more likes than the people saying me when I discovered Dubstep yesterday, but it's pretty close.
We literally have a podcast talking about Dubstep. Like, we know about Dubstep. Everyone's like, me when I only know mainstream DJs. I'm like, dog.
I will say, though, in the defense of these people, which I don't know why I'm defending them, but first of all, like, it is so fun, like, when we would see people, specifically, like, podcasters that would have such, like, opinions, often also about, like, talking more so or praising more, like, mainstream things. Like, it is so, like, fun for us, like, behind the scenes, like, send it to each other and like shit on these people and, like, insert our opinion. And also, we were being very definite, very hyperbolic, because that's just how we speak, obviously, and we are yelling at the camera because we are very abrasive and loud. So when you see this 10-minute video of us, like, screaming, like, 100 is the hardest. Yeah, like,
Tara Dubstep. She is Tara
Dubstep. Yes, and I will address some of the comments now. I will say now, I know who Murata is. Not only do I know who Murata is, I saw Murata before his name was Murata, and it was Mastodon in 2017. So nearly a decade ago, I saw that guy. Yes, there are other producers that create more heavy machinery, loud, distorted songs that have elements of such that's not even like it doesn't matter.
Kaiwachi is the definition of like metal clanking together in some ways. Like that's literally what I think of when I think of like what they were describing, because his visuals are literal metal clinking together, right? Am I wrong? You disagree?
He's definitely that. Do people even say that?
People said that on
I mean, that's not even what, like, I read that, I'm like, oh, like, that's not even right. Like, if you're saying Kaiwachi, like, you may as well be saying level up. The ones that where there's people talking about, like, okay, so, I guess.
Like, I feel like Midnight Tea was a good example.
Yeah, that's a good example. Nimda is another good example. I know who that is. And a really good example of somebody that is actually underground that I discovered via the Elements DJ contest was Panther. And she's gonna be on a show on the like that is Tara. That's so good. These people I've seen Level Up 9 times. I still love Level Up so much. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
And what I will say is I was the person who like got on that high horse to talk about how Level Up is tear out dubstep. And I'll say two things. One, I meant specifically in the 7 Stars lineup, because if you went to 7 Stars, you know we were listening to like a borderline like house D&B all day.
Yeah, like, there was so much D&B. There was so much house. There was like it was a lot of more chill genres. It's not Lost Lands. Like obviously at Lost Lands, the undercard is going to have like 50 people that are hardest.
Yeah.
But that was not the case at 7 Stars at all.
And like when your like ears are listening to D&B,
we literally went from like the night that we saw Level Up, it was like Jansen,
Liney.
Yeah, we saw Liney, then we saw Jansen,
and then we saw Level Up,
and then we saw Tate B, I think was maybe there that night. And I'm also like Daily Bread, like, and that wasn't that night, but just in general, these people are people that we saw that are just not like
heavy. They're not heavy.
No.
And then I'm like, and that's like probably my favorite almost. Like Lost Lands is my shit. Like, because I literally just love the sound of that. So then I'm like listening to Level Up, and it's literally like I feel like she's tearing me up. And I'm so grateful for her, and I want to beat shit up when I'm listening to it, and that's exactly what I like to hear. So that's what I meant when I said that, and I still stand by what I said.
I also stand by what you said.
And then on top of it all, I was the person who really like spearheaded that charge, I'd say. And so all the comments saying like, I don't know about all the people that you just named.
Yeah.
You are right. I do not know them, and I'm excited to learn. And please do not hurt my feelings.
No, but like it doesn't even matter. Like I could show you all of those people today, like still in the context of what we're talking about. It doesn't matter. Like I still stand by what you said. But I will also say that we haven't seen these people that have 1,000, even though I have heard of probably 99% of the people.
She has heard
all of them.
All of them.
I have not seen them. I have not seen a lot of them. I have not seen all of them. I have not seen a lot of them.
But
and I only know. And also, this is a very big distinction that I don't even think you meant to make. But I will also just point it out as another like point here, is that you were saying DJ sets that we have seen. These people that they are mentioning, they are producers that have probably like never been on tour. They have like 2,000 listeners on Spotify because they are underground and amazing. They're not going to be at 7 Stars.
They're not.
They will not be. Aren't at 7 Stars. They weren't. They're not going to be. And I also haven't seen them. So
and they're not going to be at 7 Stars. Is the point of it all? Like they might be at they are Big Dub, or they might be at Lost Lands.
They're at Lost Lands at the Crater at noon when we're asleep.
Yeah, or like at the Crater at like 6 a.m. or something.
Literally.
Or like they might be at the RV afties at Electronic Forest. But they will not be at 7 Stars. They might be at 7 Stars Smoothie Truck at 2 p.m.
Yeah, the Broccoli Bar. You might hear some unreleased
they might be
phase 1
They might be at Camp G35. with a Honda Civic at 6 p.m. pre-gaming with their friends, but they will not.
Camp Little Dipper, spot 7A, Reddit post. I will be playing a pop-up set at noon. They might be there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so some of those people, you are right. Some of those people, you are wrong. Some of those people, I love you. Most of those people actually love you. And
if you comment
only like 3 of you, fuck you guys. Like, actually, but it's okay because what you saw is just like I get how we can rile people up. You know, we're kind of like provocateurs in that way.
Exactly.
And yeah,
and we don't have a podcast to talk about nothing, like to say nothing. Like, we're not sitting here to just be agreeable. Like, I want to.
We're not sitting here to say, guys, what's the song of the summer? We already know what the song of the summer is to us,
and we will have discourse about that in the comments, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Here's what's not okay. You have to approach us with plur. 1, 2. If you say the word vulgar, I will be reporting you to the police.
Yeah, so you can't talk about convicted rapists and how they're better than the DJ we're talking about.
Literally.
Because they're not. The anonymous convicted rapist, vulgar, one of them, all of them, who's to say, is not better. And they were, in fact, the exact example I was talking about, the blood and guts during their short-lived minimal rhythm career. That was cut short by their crimes they committed.
They committed multiple crimes.
Yeah.
They were not handing over the dub plates. They were selling. Yes, I know the term dub plate. Do you in the comments below?
Maybe you should tell them what it is.
A dub plate is an unreleased song that a DJ can sell to others who would like to play it. And it's called a dub plate.
And before Vulgar, and I guess, we should bring this up now, before Vulgar was committing sex crimes and abusive to people in their lives, partners and maybe also managers, there was many accounts of them scamming people for dub plates, like making them pay and then not giving them.
Like, imagine being vulgar, like we said, like an anonymous up and coming rhythm group. One of you is named Baghead, and you have dub plates for sale that you are not handing to the people buying.
Need us not forget the accidental Holocaust visuals that played. Did you know about that?
No.
In their visuals.
Accidental?
That's what was that was the claims. I don't know. Maybe maybe this is not true. I'll preface it by saying that, but I'm pretty sure, actually I think it is true because I believe they had to apologize. But I think Lost Lands or something like that, like a big festival. I think it must have been Lost Lands. They played at like one of the late sets. They have all their visuals of the blood and guts, as you know, gory stuff. And I think they show flashes of a lot of like horror movie, like violence things, like very gory things. And one of them was showing like a bunch of people dying, and it was like clips from like Holocaust, either a movie or like footage. I don't know. So
no.
Yeah. I think we'll be just fine without vulgar. Is the point of that.
Yeah, so just don't comment vulgar on our fucking post, please.
Yeah.
For the love of love.
Yeah.
For the love of everything, please.
For the love of everything that is sacred.
Like, do not
leave them in the past.
Do not. And if you talk about subtronics when we're talking about level up, also maybe prison for you. Do you know that woman? Sorry, quick detour. Do you know that woman that like reviews like what people bring to the potluck?
No.
Okay, so you know how people make videos of like, my name is blank and I brought like the coconut cake to the potluck. She duets it and she goes, 10 years in prison. Like, they bring like a salad. She's like, you die, your Uber driver also dies, your family also dies.
You need to do a collab with this creator because you guys have a very similar comedy style.
She's even funnier though. She's like a funny accent. I'm not doing her justice. She's hilarious. But like, she's just like, community service. And she's like, a tree in your honor, sir. In the when they like do it up.
Okay, I have a something else to talk about as far as like just people commenting discourse. Not that.
Okay.
I'm not getting to
Okay.
that situation.
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
So so obviously with our viral post and the discourse that we opened up, there was a lot of talk of the term tear out. That's not even tear out. So that brings me to the topic of the subgenre police. So I was thinking a lot about how people that feel the need to comment these things, and sometimes when I would see clips of people, and I mean I have friends, so like I send it to my friends, I don't really feel the need to comment, but people that comment these things, maybe they don't have as many friends to talk about this with, because it's kind of niche. Your friend group might not like dubstep like all of my friends, and like to that I say I'm sorry, but
and to that I say maybe even come hang out with us
yeah,
in a public setting.
Yeah, you can meet up with me at the rave if you have like a trinket of something, you know,
equal or greater value
as
my presence.
Exactly. Equal or greater value. And there's a lot of trinkets that could be like that. Like we had a really fun water phone game that we got at Electronic Forest. This would be a good one. But yes, the subgenre police. So I just find it fascinating how some people feel like they need to with so much self-importance, need to declare that something is of a certain subgenre, and not when you're like trying to define these subgenres. If you Google them or look at it on Reddit, whatever, like a lot of these things they have different definitions. And one situation of this which made me just kind of giggle to myself thinking about how people were correcting your use of the term tear out is how people attacked even the king of dubstep today, Subtronics, for his, now that's what I call rhythm mixes that he would release. And if you were around like I was for when these mixes were dropping, like in 2014 2017 time,
I love when you establish your dominance.
I need to keep establishing it. Y'all probably weren't there. So when those were dropping and when the last one was dropping, Subtronics was, I honestly, like, this is probably parasocial of me, but it seems as if he has like gotten a really good therapist, because he used to just shoot off tweets, and when I was on Twitter, and just like reply to so many comments. And Chapel Roan, yeah, maybe, yeah. So
they have the same therapist.
I hope they're both doing well, or they both figured it out, whatever that is. But he would shoot off all of these tweets, and he probably also felt the need to defend himself. So many people would say, these mixes are not rhythm at all. Like, this is quarter note dubstep, or actually this is just and he was like, I just called it that because it was the good. He wrote a paragraph. He's like, this is my last. Now that's what I call rhythm. And he said it's because it took him so long to build up the songs and make the mixes. But part of me thinks it was because of all of the hate about it being rhythm or not rhythm. Like, do you think that Jesse does not know what rhythm is?
It's so true.
And like, if his definition is if his umbrella spans slightly more than yours, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
The term, if anyone ever had the audacity to
and
say
yes,
to me,
I called Jesse his government name because we're talking about him at home.
Yes, Sonia and Jesse.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I said, if anyone had the audacity to look me in the eyes and say the words quarter note dubstep, that's another time I would use my gun.
Yes, because at that point, it's like, exactly, yeah.
So because it's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
But I actually love making fun of subgenres, and I also dabble in the terminology of some subgenres, especially when I'm talking about like normies too. Like, because when they, you know, sometimes when normies get like a little bit too judgmental about my music, I just really like to go all in on the nerd aspect and then like really hit them hard with like these subgenres. But like my favorite like term that I use that isn't really even real is like this idea of like lo-fi jungle beats. Like, if you just keep using, like, you just put more words on top of it, you will like rhythm, quarter note, dubstep, 3 feet to the left, spin it around,
experimental, future, space-based,
historical,
modern, tech dub, house trance, music. That's what I'm gonna produce when I'm a producer.
Really? Like, what are we talking about?
But basically, I feel for these. I love that people were engaging with us at the end of the day. And you know, people that feel the need to defend their knowledge, like whenever I feel the need to do that, it's because I feel like I need to prove something, and it
Yeah.
stems from a place of insecurity. So like, I am praying for you on your journey, as well as I am working on my own.
Yeah.
Even Subtronics in that situation, like he felt the need to defend himself to these herds of people trying to come at him and tell
Yeah.
him he's wrong. And it's like, you want to be defensive of that because that is his livelihood. And also these people commenting, that is their life too.
Yeah,
And
this is our passion. It's all of
runs
ours.
deep.
Yeah.
It runs deep. So when you're doing those things, you know, just with everything else, just try to lead with compassion, and maybe before you comment, pause. Think where is the anger coming from? For me, when I reflect on this, it's often insecurity and the need to feel like I know more than other people.
Yeah.
And in the situation of our viral TikTok, I felt like
all 200 likes.
OMG, yes, viral TikTok, thousands of views, ones of thousands of views,
1,000,
100, 200 likes. In this situation, I feel that same pain. I'm like, oh no, these people think I know nothing. Again, it wasn't even me saying it.
Yeah.
I think these people think I know nothing, but then, you know, I think of my waking life, and I'm lucky to have so many friends in real life in the scene that know that I actually know everything.
Yeah.
More than everyone. Just kidding. I don't know everything. No one knows everything, and it's also opinions based.
She knows everything.
It's opinions based.
Have
you seen that clip of that girl that's
yes,
like,
it's
literally
really opinions based. It's an opinion based question.
It's an opinions based question.
Well, it's what's the best food in the world? What country is the best food in the world?
England.
That's an opinion. No, that's an opinions based question.
Yeah. Well, it's opinions based.
It's opinions based. Okay, well then, what's your favorite food that England makes?
Popcorn. That is the realest bitch I've ever seen in my entire life. And also, somebody pointed out that her getup, she's wearing a bunch of One Direction pins, and they're like, this adds so much color and context. If you're asking a person that's a One Direction stan
England,
where their favorite anything is about any country, they're gonna say England,
and they're not gonna have a response.
And there was also an inside joke in the One Direction fandom about popcorn. Like during the 1D This Is Us movie premiere, there was this like photo of them throwing popcorn, and in the One Direction fandom, if you were there, I was there too, everything became like an inside joke that was so embarrassing and cringe. It was like the Dan and Phil fandom, like you know about that. Like everything they did was like a joke. Yeah. Everything was bean soup theory. Like everything's like the popcorn, like
the shipping of everything was ridiculous.
It's crazy. But
can I say one more thing about our viral TikTok?
Please.
I'll say this, and to go off of what you were saying, like the rant about like all the people that commented and what's going on with them, I will also just say we have the most unifying thing between us all. Like I trust completely that if we had met any of those individuals in real life, it would have been a magical experience of discussion and conversation and connection. And it was just because we said something polarizing, like, but like it's like if someone would say like, Crank That is the hardest, best DJ I've ever seen, I would have blown up in their face and be like, fuck you, you're completely wrong, you're an absolute idiot for thinking that. He practically cheated on his girlfriend. Like I would like literally just go off. So like I do think that we are meant to be together, and I hope that we actually do cross paths with some of these people, and that we do get to like reconcile our differences.
And even the people, like some people that were my favorite comments were like, Midnight Tyrannosaurus has entered the chat. All of those, I would just like the comment because they probably thought that like, oh, like I disagree. I would just like their comment, and then after they would go back and like the TikTok, like they would only comment it. They're like, actually, Nimda is actually wanting a word with you, and then I like it, and then they like the video. So that's just
well, because if you disagree with, you're allowed to disagree with us. You're allowed to disagree with us, but you're not allowed to be mean, and you're not allowed to challenge her knowledge.
Well, I allowed them to do both of them, but it was you know,
it's not gonna go well if you challenge your knowledge, is the truth of it is. Now if you challenge my knowledge, that's okay. You can tell it. I don't know these people. I don't know who Nimda is. Is that the name you've been saying? But anyways,
That was maybe the top comment of that one.
Well, I'm excited to learn because I'll love it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Okay, that was great.
I was watching a lore video by the YouTube account Audio Eats, and they do full deep dives into DJ producers' history and how they came to be where they are today. And the most recent video was about Space Laces, who I knew a lot of the modern drama and lore, but I didn't know his beginning stages. And I know people also referred to him as one of like the founders of modern dubstep, but I didn't really know how that came to be. And I learned a lot of things. And when I was learning this, I found a striking comparison. That is, Lana Del Rey is to modern pop singer-songwriters as Space Laces is to modern dubstep.
Love.
And I will explain to you why. There's a few reasons. The first reason, they both had a first project under a different name. Lana Del Rey's first project is Lizzie Grant, and Space Laces is Corn and Beans. And this corn and
bean soup theory.
Literally the bean soup theory. This Corn and Beans project like made a bunch of, I think they were released on like MySpace or like YouTube, like random blogs. Like this was like a very long time ago when he was a teenager, and these songs were like techno random things. Like he was just like learning how to produce. But the songs from the Corn and Beans project and the songs from the Lizzie Grant project, they were in the infantile stages of both of these artists' career, and they are still, none of them have official releases. They are all still uploaded, re-uploaded to this day. There's Lizzie Grant songs going viral on TikTok all the time. There's like people talking about Corn and Beans all the time on YouTube, like listening to all these songs. It was like used in like this video game, and everyone like loved it. So many people like love Corn and Beans and did not know that was Space Laces and love them both.
Wow.
And so that's the first reason.
I think that's funny when you say the term so many people know who Corn and Beans are, because like
they do.
It seems like such
I mean, not as many people as Lizzie Grant, but a lot of people. Enough for it to be like re-uploaded in like 2025, like these songs that were never fully released. Yeah, so the fact that they're infantile songs that weren't even official releases on their current project have so much relevance today is insane. Like the fact that these Lizzie Grant throwaway songs that she didn't even want released and were all leaked from her computer are still going viral in the modern pop landscape is insane. The fact that people still resonate with these electronic songs that were made in like 2016 is insane. And so with that being said, both of these artists are so ahead of their time that it takes everyone else in their field so much time to catch up that sometimes their notoriety isn't as big as their predecessors. Like without Lana Del Rey, there is no Billie Eilish, there is no Clairo, there is no Phoebe Bridgers, and most importantly and most prolifically, there is no Taylor Swift in the way that we know her today. You might be saying, but Taylor Swift is so much more famous and popular than Lana Del Rey. Well, Taylor Swift herself says this about Lana Del Rey, that she is a generational artist, has inspired her and everyone else. Taylor Swift herself has said that. Okay, so without
no one get mad and no one get their panties in the turn.
And I cannot. And like, if you want me to quote a direct example that I think is a bit on Taylor about this, is that Lana Del Rey released her Ride music video. It was her first music video that had like a full budget. It's her with the long monologue in the beginning. I was in the summer of my life. It's so famous, popular. She's like on the tire swing. She's riding on the motorcycle with the men. It's very cinematic. Taylor Swift, shortly thereafter, used the exact same director, had a opening emotional monologue, very cinematic, in the desert, grungy vibe for her music video Trouble, which is just kind of striking how that like recession pop song was to the same vibe as
I see. I thought you would.
Oh, Oh, yes, that had the star of that music video, her male counterpart in that music video was Lana Del Rey's ex. But to Taylor Swift's defense, she gave so much credit to Lana Del Rey, maybe a bit too much at the Grammys, where she drug her onto the stage. That's whatever. The point being, these people would not exist without Lana Del Rey. Without Space Laces, we would not have sudden death in the way that we have them today. We would not have Eptic. We would not have ISOXO. And yes, we would not have Excision. You might be saying, but Excision is so much more popular and successful and as a whole empire. Very similar. In this situation, Excision and Taylor Swift are the same person. Stay with me now. Stay with me.
This is your bean soup theory.
Again.
This is your corn and bean soup theory.
Again, these artists, while they have so much notoriety in their field, it seems like their success is less than that of their predecessors, people that came after them, even though they are the origins of the genre.
What? Sorry. What?
Am I boring you?
No, it's getting to my bedtime. It has something to do with you. I'm very interested.
I know.
I have an early bedtime, you guys.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, so their relevance as younger artists that still has the, note of the public today. Also, another something that I will just point out is kind of the drama surrounding both of these people publicly talking about how they basically, like, all of these bitches are their sons. There is there's literally
I love that. It's been so long since I've heard that.
There's literally
Can you bring that back, please?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
especially in this situation. This is the all of these bitches are their sons theory for Lana Del Rey and Space Laces. Space Laces sold this merch that was like this sticker that says, "Is your career going downhill? You should rip off Space Laces." And
That's tea.
that's just so Lana Del Rey as well. Like, people cannot help but be inspired by her. Like, there is no sad girl pop. There was nothing of the sort. There was no like weird kind of like retro or even just like sad pop singer-songwriter music like that. Like, it was, and now that is like the norm. Like, again, there's no Gracie Abrams without Lana Del Rey. And there was drama, and back to the Space Laces side, there was some drama where Getter, who always loves to be dramatic, do you know who that is? He's his Getter is his like dubstep. He's a dubstep DJ. He's also like a comedian. He was like friends with Cody Ko. He was in the show The Real Bros of Simi Valley. Like, do you know the clip where there's like, he's a baby?
Yeah, I know that one.
That's him. And he's also like a dubstep DJ who retired and now he's back, and he's like, yeah, he be yapping about stuff. He's like very online. But he tweeted once,
no more DJs. No more Cody Ko, none of that.
Yeah, no more Cody Ko. I don't know if he's friends with Cody Ko anymore. I hope not. He tweeted once, like, at Excision, like, you're gonna just, I wish I had the exact quote, but basically calling out Excision, saying that there would be no Excision without Space Laces. And the songs that you make are direct ripoffs of Space Laces. And there are some songs that are just, like, the same, and like in ways, like, yes, it's a literal direct ripoff copy, but they're also collaborators, so like whatever. In the way that Getter said it, it made it seem like Excision was like plagiarizing. Like, I see it as more like collaboration, but like the sound design of Space Laces is very similar to Excision, and they still have songs together. And also Space Laces himself responded to that Getter thing like, I would prefer to handle this privately. So kind of confirming that he didn't want to blast Excision for this, but he agreed.
Damn.
But then they also have songs together though, so it's not like
Space Laces was at Lost Lands, wasn't he?
Yes, and they already had, like, they have songs together. There isn't beef. It's just a fact. Like, he also, another comparison between the Lana Del Rey and the Space Laces is that Space Laces kind of just released songs like whenever he wanted. He released like one song a year for like 3 years, and Lana is also known to just like troll her fans almost with how little she releases things, teases them, says she's gonna make an album called Stove, never releases the album, even though of course Lana, there's a lot more albums and projects than in Space Laces. But yeah, these two have done so much for their respective genres, and it's hard to be ahead of your time. People are not going to appreciate you. People are going to not intentionally step on you to better themselves, and then those people might end up being more commercially successful than you, and that's just like the cost of being ahead of your time.
Can I speak on the commercial side of things? Like why like Excision and like Taylor Swift might be more successful, or like I don't know how you want to define success, but like you know what I mean, like bigger.
Yes, and I think well, yeah, you can go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say like when I think of Excision, like that is a businessman.
Yes, exactly.
He is literally creating like valleys of everything.
Yes,
like, he is a brand. He is a company.
Exactly. Yes.
And Spacelesses will not do that.
Yes.
Like Subtronics, like it's like what we say, like to become as big as these people, like you just need to work every single day of your life. You need to tour constantly.
Yeah.
You need to tour every day. You need to release albums, then tour again. You need to go to every festival and then tour again. And then you need to make your own festival and then tour again.
Yeah.
They're not like Lana Del Rey will never do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is mostly just like, it's not saying that necessarily like there should be Space Laces lands. Like he didn't want to do that. Like that's not what he was ever setting out to do. And it's like,
that's why it makes sense that like Excision is bigger and that Taylor Swift is bigger, because that's not what they want necessarily. They want to make art, and that's what they do. And they will spearhead that art in ways that,
but it's always going to be difficult for the OG fans of the first person to be looking at this byproduct that is something that could not exist without these other people and be like, well,
yeah, I guess that is hard. No comment.
Yeah,
I love Excision.
But yeah, the point isn't to say that these people, they also could never be they could never be Taylor Swift and Excision. But Taylor Swift and Excision would not exist without them. And also Space Laces is in Masterhand. Masterhand is Space Laces, Eptic, and Sudden Death.
Yeah.
So I remember Space Laces twice.
I remember I saw Masterhand.
Yeah, Lost Lands 2 years ago.
Okay, that makes sense, because I remember Connor was telling me about Masterhand. I love Connor. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that's it.
Oh, okay. Good theory. Corned bean soup. I support it.
Thanks.
We want to talk about Big Dub lineup. Should we pull it up?
Yeah.
The moral of Big Dub lineup is that it is good. That's the core of what we want to talk about today.
It's too good. I was honestly looking forward to
being able to like explore,
which we will still do. There's still a lot of really good things that we need to uncover, but
I never thought we were going to get something like Mersive on this thing. Mersive feels like a big name for such a independent small festival, so I'm so happy and grateful.
Yeah.
My number one on this list will be Ravenscoon. I will be sat. Well, I will actually be stood this time.
You'll be stomping.
I will be ripping everyone's hair out for Ravenscoon. I love that man.
I'm so excited to see Eptic again. Do you remember Eptic at Lost Lands? It was just the two of us, and we were like at the front. It was like the video game intro. At the main stage, it was just the two of us.
Yes.
We literally were walking away, but then we like ran into the pit in the front.
Yes. Was it what time of the day was it?
It was like sunset.
Okay, I think that makes sense to me. I have a really bad memory. Drink your water next on my list. So grateful to be able to see water.
I feel like I love the Drink Your Water fans so much. Like they're gonna come the fuck out at Big Dub.
They
like,
go so hard. They're every time I see a Drink Your Water set, everyone's wearing water merch.
I
I'm
love
like, where
it.
did you all get this?
I'm obsessed. Wookland signature.
Literally, like they have it. They have like the girls are wearing like water bikinis and bodysuits, and then the boys are all wearing like water jerseys, and then you just hear water, drink more water.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Water,
You hear
water.
this?
literally, you hear that?
I love Smokeland so much.
Yeah.
Smokeland has been posting randomly on socials a lot more. Like
They're being funny.
they're being fun. I've never seen them speak. I love it.
I think they speak. I think Ravenscoon even speaks on like the fact that they have to like be on socials and stuff. Like,
I love when people. Yeah, Ravenscoon always jokes about how he has to post.
I know.
Like I appreciate it, even if it's like weird. My goat is on this lineup. Buku. I've never seen Buku. Buku is my goat. Buku is my goat.
Oh, I see you.
Oh my god, like when I think of my highest self in like music I could create, like it sounds like Buku. Like when I find these Buku songs, like they're so good. Hexa.
What in the world?
I think that's
You guys are getting a bit too out there with their font.
Hexa Blossom. Okay. I'm so excited to see Usei B Flow. That's like head banging shit.
I trust all of it will be.
Zen Selecta, she is a beautiful woman. It's kind of like Taki Nulai. Like it's not like headbanging dubstep. It's kind of like kind of like, I don't want to say like liney, but it's like that.
Do you know anyone from the undercard?
Yes, but I'm still up here.
Oh, sorry.
Gardella is T. Farva, I think that's how you say it. Like I have every single remix of Farva downloaded from SoundCloud. Like he has the Famous Again remix. He has the I could eat that girl for lunch.
Oh yeah,
that's Farva. Mm-hmm. Same with Oztin. A lot of
Mad Gur.
I think it's Mad Girl. I don't know.
I'm excited to find out. That better be a woman. You've been telling me recently about all these male DJs and like. Sorry about the gender roles I'm about to put on all of you, but like using feminine names.
Yes,
it's so misleading.
I always assume Nikita the Wicked is a woman. It's not. It's a guy. And I assume Jules was a woman. It's not. It's a guy. But I think
there's also a separate third one. Like there was one. Maybe was it the person that opened for Subtronics?
Jules.
Oh
yeah. That's why, but the plus side to both of those men is that they are Asian, so it's okay.
It's okay.
9 Before 9 is like local, but he like is from around here.
Always Sunny?
He's friends with Clay.
Always Sunny?
Yeah, that's a good name.
You love Always Sunny. Emo Night DC.
Wait, why does this look? This logo for Javi looks like a Vici font, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, that's a
Emo Night DC is crazy.
Festival Finesser.
Wait, pause everything. That dude is he was originally a YouTuber, and I would watch his lineup reviews of Lost Lands every year. Yeah, the Festival Finesser. Oh he is a YouTuber, and he's like this loud guy from New Jersey.
My favorite guy.
And he like would vlog all of Lost Lands. I would watch all of his videos, and he would do lineup breakdowns where he would sub-genre ID everything, and he DJ sometimes too. So that's actually amazing.
B2B Bellatrix. That better be a woman.
Watch it not be. I know that name, but I don't know. Rhythm NYC. Like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I thought that was.
Wait. Where? That's the Rhythm bus. That's the Rhythm bus.
What does that mean? This is like a. That's like a. I don't know, but
promoter.
How are you a DJ?
The Emo Night DC. Like that's also a promoter. Like these are probably just like.
And the Rhythm Ranch. Wait, go down left. Rhythm Ranch. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Some of these are like people, and some of them are entities. Is why I'm
Like,
so
yeah, what is
confused.
the Rhythm NYC gonna do?
Wait, the Rhythm NYC. That's you have that on the sticker.
Yes, because it's the Rhythm
Rhythm
Bus.
Bus.
Okay, guys. So Rhythm NYC, I guess, is this promoter that would put on these like pop-up almost shows in New York City.
Mhm.
And there was this thing that
It
they
would be out of a bus. You can imagine.
Well, yes, I guess
it was Rhythm NYC
They-
is the
but
name
they-
of the group, and then they have like the Rhythm Bus.
but it wasn't the Rhythm Bus.
we made up that name.
Only one time was it the Rhythm Bus. Other times it's just like the bus. Like I don't know what they call
The
it.
bus is used for other things.
The bus is used for other things.
Wasn't the bus used for Skrillex and Fortet's pop-ups when they were all around New York
I
too?
think maybe, yeah.
Wow.
I think so because it's just a bus in New York City.
That bus needs to have a festival.
Seriously,
It's
I
like-
would go.
Yeah.
And anyways, so this thing, this Rhythm NYC, or is it? Oh, I guess it.
They are Rhythm NYC.
Then maybe it's.
I think
not.
one night only it was just the Rhythm Bus.
Yeah, for one night only. I think.
Rhythm
if
Bus
it,
is
but
just
it
such
could
a
be
better
just
name.
another thing. Like it could be
No, it is that account. I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm positive. It's Rhythm NYC is the
Okay.
account in the group.
So anyways, one time they like did this pop-up and we wish we went, and it was literally called the Rhythm Bus, and it
Mhm.
became our vocal sim for so long,
Yeah.
and I could not stop talking about the Rhythm Bus. Like anybody that would listen to me, I would literally tell them about the Rhythm Bus.
Yeah.
And Victim played on the Rhythm Bus, which
Mhm.
was like a whole nother level for me at the time because I had just seen Victim at Soundcheck
Closing for Midnight Tea.
closing for Midnight Tea.
And people are like, oh my god, have you heard of Victim and Midnight Tea?
And I was there in 2023.
Yeah. We saw Victim.
In
before
August of
everyone.
2023,
we saw Victim
for the
before
first
everyone
time.
else.
And
Before
then
everyone else.
I saw Victim for the very first time that night, if you know what I mean. I really like Victim.
He's so big now. I mean, not so
He's always
big.
been big. As in tall. He's so huge. He's like Slender Man.
I don't know who this is, but I'm really looking at you, the Wookiee monster. And Wook approved. I know who that is. Actually, that's a
The Wookiee Monster, you deserve a award for that name.
Mhm.
You don't know what that means to me. I love cookies.
I
I do. It's something I know.
Wook approved. I have a lot of their remixes from SoundCloud. Really good.
Jay Boogie, dude, you need help.
Four Horsemen is a good name.
But Jay Boogie, it's like, okay, Boogie T, except we're gonna bring the letter in the front
Jay.
and we're gonna change it.
Sometimes those names that are like kind of bad like end up working, you know.
I know, but it's just like you just are gonna be conflated with Boogie T for your entire like elusive water is funny.
But maybe that's a technique. They think you conflate you and Boogie T and then people show up. It's kind of like our theory of DJs misspell their names so badly so people talk about them more and say, oh, actually it's this name. No, it's this name. It's like their whole name is
What's the one I always
trap.
say wrong? The fuck you up. Or he like does the fuck me eyes with his hot girlfriend who's also a DJ.
Lumasi. We said
Lumasi.
Lumasi
Yeah.
for
And
years.
I'll continue saying Lumasi.
Yeah, but now I actually say Lumacy because that one song has like the tag where it's like Lumacy.
And you like it.
So now I hear that.
Yeah.
Actually, so good job using your producer tag to get me to listen. So now we are going to do the section of the podcast where we say our town cries. We have a town cry happy, we're crying out because we're happy about it, and a town cry sad, we're crying
Right.
tears about it.
Yeah.
So do you have your town cry happy or sad?
I do. I have two happies, but I need to make us.
Just do your two happies. We need some joy.
Well, I do have a sad, but I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it.
Just do your two happies.
Okay.
Or one, maybe, unless it's something I'm gonna say. But just do one.
No, it's nothing about
Okay.
you. Okay, so my one town cry happy is I am reading a book that is good, and that is a win for me because I've been in a reading rut for so long, and she gave it to me.
And the book is
Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I think sometimes you just need like a book that just feels like this. You know what I mean? Like it's not too much. You don't have to think too much. Just like this is good. It's easy. You get through it, and it's awesome. And then it just makes me feel good again to like enjoy a story and not have to like grovel with the story. Like I've been reading lots of books that like I'm just like, oh my god, like where is the plot? Like, oh
Yeah.
Okay. And then my other good cry is today we went looking for cats, and I found this. I'm gonna apply for this such a beautiful cat named Sonia, which just seems so perfect because of the
up.
no one likes
Level
it when I talk about her, but
oh no, we're gonna talk about we love level up.
I'm literally buying a cat in her honor.
Oh no.
But I will be renaming her if I get her. And she's just so beautiful and I love her.
You wish to name her Cora.
I wish to name her Cora.
I shall name you Cora.
After Coraline, my favorite film, and she's a black cat, so it's just like spooky and beautiful, just like the cat in Coraline. And obviously this woman here named her because
we've been workshopping it for a while because she's
she
always
doesn't
been a black
need
cat.
to work. You don't need to workshop shit for any amount of time. You just come up with beautiful, perfect names at the top of your tongue. Just comes to you.
Another really good. There was a boy all black cat in there, and
Cinder.
I thought named Cinder. But if she got it, we shall have renamed him Void. Voyd. Yes, I've heard of Void, guys. Okay, I've heard of Void.
Oh, I've heard of Void. And if you've heard of Void, you can give me your number in the comments below. Go ahead.
My town cry happy is we're seeing Boogie T in 2 short days. 2 short work days. We will be here. We will drink mojitos, and then we're gonna go to Boogie T. And not only are we gonna see Boogie T, we're gonna see Effin, and we're gonna see Mystic Methods, who I've followed on TikTok since day one. They are this little duo that like they make their own visuals. Their songs are kind of like memey and fun, and like I found them on TikTok, and I swear I was like their 1,000th follower. I swear I found them first, guys.
That's been the theme of this episode. We should title this episode I found them first.
I swear, guys. And it's so and like you don't have to defend yourself in your knowledge because like that's embarrassing, but actually I will continue to defend myself. No, but seriously.
What's
yeah,
your
so that's
sad?
my town cry happy. Town cry sad is I like really wish I had like so much more clothes. Like I need so many pieces. I'm like going to Europe this summer for the first time ever.
You stabbed me right where it hurts. I feel that so hard. Every weekend.
I'm done with all of my clothes.
Every weekend.
I swear, like, and I swear I don't even like overconsume that much with clothes, especially like.
No, it's just like,
oh my gosh, I truly have nothing. Like, I know it's a tale as old as time, but like, hello. I have an outfit if I was gonna go on a picnic, but I'm not. I'm going out, so like I don't know.
Like
even the rave clothes, like
we have.
What do I wear on Friday?
We've literally been like digging and reworking and re-switching and swapping for so long. Like every show we've gone to this year, it's felt like a literal puzzle we've had to put together because it's just like we've worn this 37 times this season.
Yeah, so that's my sad.
So yeah, I agree with that.
We also sometimes like to do a town cry call to action. And do you have anything? Town crier call to action. I'm gonna. Do you have one? Yeah, you were winding up. I have one.
Yeah, you can. I have one too, but that's fine. Mine's not really developed.
The next time you feel triggered this week or upset, this is at the commenters, and also just at myself. I want you to maybe pick up your Black Mirror, your iPhone, maybe go to your bathroom and just take a good hard look in the mirror. Why is this upsetting me? Why is this upsetting me? Am I yelling to the void about how Void is harder and more tear out dubstep than level up? Because why? Just think about it. Yeah. Just think about it.
That's a good call to action.
But that could be for anything if you're and I try to do the same. I really do. Sometimes it's exhausting because you don't need to follow all those threads, but maybe some people you need to like do a little more just reflect.
I feel like I've been doing that too much, honestly.
Yes, and sometimes you do too much and you need to stop. Let the mirror down.
I know. I've been looking at the fucking mirror for so long this week.
Put the mirror down.
Trying to figure out why. Anyways, I have another town cry call to action. There was a law that was recently passed in Kansas that it immediately revokes transgenders people's license. So they are unable to
I
drive
saw that.
legally. And so they have no way, no way of getting to the DMV to get a new license that also invalidates who they are as human beings.
I'm so done.
And I was listening to this thing on NPR about it, and it was saying, they were saying, like, in addition to it, it's extremely dangerous because these people who are now completely, like, let's say male presenting get pulled over, and their license now says female, and it puts them in extreme danger with police officers who are notorious for being aggressive towards marginalized communities. It never ends. Okay, sorry. So that's that. So I guess my town cry call to action would be to, if you have any transgender individuals in your life, give them a phone call, check in, and just make sure that they're doing okay.
If you, for whatever reason, are in Kansas, contact your local representatives. Shoot them an email. Literally, I kind of did that with, I found like a template for that for the ICE situation. There has to be a template or just any way to get in contact with your local representative about that. But if you're not in Kansas, I guess that's a bit specific. But holy shit, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Cool.
Well, on that note, just be kind to each other. We love you all. Always remember plur, as we always say, and hug your stuffies in times like this. Bye guys, love you. Bye.